Hello and good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, or whatever time it is when you're watching this. I'm your boy, Mr. Cthulhu Hoop, and right now we are about to play the game with one of the most, I don't know if I want to call it insulting, but it's one of the most lackluster plot twists, of all time. This isn't an opinion. This is at this point, I can go ahead and call it a scientific fact. And I'm not saying that because the plot twist is that weak. I'm saying it is because, they dangle it in front of your face ooh, here it is, boys. Here it is, boys and girls. Hey there, beautiful. I heard you like plot twists in your RPGs. And then they just drop it on you. Even though anybody who's paying attention will catch it well before they tell you, because they save it for the late part of the game. And I already know that's got your thinking caps gone. So some of you smart players, some of you with the sharp whip, not the sharp wit. I switched the T and the P. Is there a thing for voice dyslexia? I don't even know if that's a thing, but if it is, well, there you go. It is a thing, and I have it. But that being said, we are playing the PAL version. Now you may be saying, all right, so why the PAL version? You gotta talk to me there, Mr. Cthulhu. I'm not understanding. Look, the PAL version has a very specific bit of tech that I would like to showcase, but I can't showcase it till chapter 4 or 5, and at that point it depends on RNG and luck. But the game is virtually the same in every other capacity, just not that one. And yes, you may be wondering, wait, does this game have 2 intros? Yes, there's a lot of anime. There's a lot of weeb content that you will be seeing throughout the course of this playthrough. But I remember back when I first played this game, I'm going to be honest with you, alright? At first, I didn't really like it. I booted it up one time. I said, yo, this is trash. This is that hot garbage. I don't care about this. And I cut it off. And then I had beaten every other game in my Super Nintendo, my Dreamcast, my Xbox. I believe at the time, that was at the short period of time I had a PS2, so I beat my few games for that. I had beaten everything, so I was like, I might as well give this game its fair shake. And boy, I was wrong. My first impression of this game was way off base. It starts off real slow, but what JRPG doesn't? But here we are with Megaman X Command Mission, so strap in, folks. The voice acting.
Your mission is to infiltrate Giga City and halt the activities of Epsilon's organization, the Rebellion. I'm afraid the team that went in before you has likely perished.
You see how much exposition they're dropping on you?
Are our final hope.
They've never told us who Epsilon is.
If you fail
we don't know
mission,
what we're rebelling against. We don't know who he's rebelling against. We don't know what Giga City is, and we're going to have to just launch an indiscriminate assault. That's a lot of responsibility to throw on your boy, you know what I'm saying?
But we're getting an energy reading from a certain area of ruins.
And this is the best place they could come up with a secret base? Looks like this thing was hit with bombs.
Survey the ruins first.
A volcano? Nuclear radiation? It's a hot mess out here. And then it's just we walk in here, it's all quiet and mysterious.
Just as I expected. The radio's useless.
I can't believe they sent only the 3 of us to infiltrate this huge island. I mean, we're good, but I don't know if we're that good.
First of all, Zero shouldn't be the one doubting anything. Zero is supposed to be the cocky guy.
Small and sleek, huh?
I'm no great hunter like you two. But believe me, I know this island's layout. Well, we're in your hands, Shadow. Okay, let's move. I know the perfect place for a hideout. Are you two okay? X, use those stairs.
That's the reason why I'm laughing.
We'll meet up top. This could be a trap. Be careful.
Finders keepers for any goodies.
We're gonna run down shack. What you mean goodies, fam? Oh boy. Well, here we go. Command mission, folks. It's lit. Trust me. Trust me, you're gonna learn a lot about this game that you probably didn't want to know. But, well, you're gonna learn about it. So it says we can't transmit the headquarters, but we can communicate to each other in here for whatever reason. I guess, these walls are just too impenetrable for regular signals to get out, but, the inside is fine. Here's my problem. We're Reploids. You mean to tell me I can't walk through this gap? Like, we are not separated. That's why I was laughing, because I know this gap is... We're not separated. You mean to tell me X couldn't just walk across this? Like, I'm feeling mad disrespected right here, game. Just saying. You're underestimating my boy's abilities. We've been cutting through boulders. We've been headbutting boulders since the first Mega Man X game. But, it's fine. Also, some of you may notice that, my man's rocking a little bit of a different design here. He's got a scarf. He's got this awesome armor. And I'll admit, the command mission armor, I give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs. And that's probably why you're going to be able to see it in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. They stored it as DLC. Wish it could have been featured in a better game, but at least Capcom at some point recognizes that this game happened. So if you're wondering where that armor came from, it wasn't like, oh, it's just some armor that just so happened to be called Command Mission armor. No, it was actually from a game called Command Mission. So, don't worry. Here it is. So this building, what they're telling you, it has a weird security system, right? You see, anything that I do on the east sector opens up doors on the west sector. So let's just say the door on the west sector was locked as like area 2. You would have to walk all the way to the east side to unlock it, then go all the way back to the west side to get to where you want to go. And you would have to keep looping this until, well, you got to where you wanted to go in terms of getting how high in the base you wanted to go. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown. You guys will catch on when you guys are watching more of the playthrough. But as you guys can see, you have sub-weapons. They each have a quote-unquote mana cost. WE stands for weapon energy, but it basically functions as your mana. Your weapon energy can be seen on the bottom left of the UI. It's at 75%, so each of the micro missiles cost 10%. If you're at 50 or above, you can press your action trigger, which will allow you to go super ham and just be like, I'm a god. You could also defend. The bottom right tells you whose turns are coming up next, so that way you can see, strategize according to what you see down there. But everyone's action trigger is different. X's is he shoots a charge shot that has burst damage, but against one enemy, it's not that great, as you guys can clearly see. So yeah, this is basically what the game is going to be, and really going to peel my shield. That's how you feel? Get out of here, boy. I don't want to be the one that has to put down dogs, but you saw him. He came at me with a gun. I had to do what I had to. How do I have 9999999s any? Huh? With something didn't go right just now. Alright, so since we are running this on Dolphin, I'm just going to assume that somehow mods are enabled? I know this game has a lot of weirdness to it, but that's not supposed to happen. I don't even know how to explain that. I have no idea. Maybe Dolphin just frigged it up. I don't know. I have never seen that before. That was some shenanigans right there. That was some hot shenanigans. Also, you have a map that you can access at all times, depending on where you are in the game. I think there's one place where you can't use the map, but I could be wrong on that assertion. Anyways, yeah. Alright, folks, we're back. We're redoing this because, as you guys saw, that was some hot nonsense was popping off. So we're taking this from the top, and hopefully the game doesn't just try to hand us the free W just right off the bat. Like, I would really like to actually play this game. So let's see. Oh, 12 Zenny, okay. Looking normal. So, alright! Woo! There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, you guys have seen this part. But yeah, it's a dumb security mechanism. Like, you're gonna make me go from the east to the west to the east to the west to the east to the west just to get to the 4th floor? I'd rather die. How about you just get an elevator? I'm sure that would do great. I mean, we're in a world that's based in the future with, you know, futuristic technology. I'm pretty sure an elevator would suffice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's mandatory, but look at this, man. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just raining. And by the way, it's always raining here. I don't think there's a single point in the game where it doesn't rain here, so your guess is as good as mine on what the weather conditions are of the future, but apparently not good. I don't think humans would be able to sit there and suffer through what the sun's putting us through right now, but then again, we kind of got rid of the ozone layer, and the smelting that had to go on to make these Reploids, I'm sure, finished it off. Unless, you know, we came up with some advanced technology to get us off planets or repair the ozone layer at some point. I don't know how you do that, but whatever. I have a feeling you'll find something there. Yeah, I bet you do. Oh, okay. So he wasn't lying. Now, anti-lock, I'm pretty sure that just stops you from getting froze up. They give you some pretty decent items at the beginning of the game, because I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but the first item I got was this thing called Build LE, which if WE is weapon energy, LE is life energy, and it basically builds your base HP, which to me is kind of insane if you think about it. Like, we're just giving, like, that's like getting like one of those items in Pokemon is your first item in the game, like calcium or zinc or whatever, that builds your Pokemon's stats up. Or just a rare candy or something like that, but I do think it's kind of funny that we actually do start off as level 1 in this game. Like, most games have you start off at like this arbitrary level 3 with your first character, and then everything else after that is level 1, but I think we are going to have to go into this room. Also, we do start off with, I believe, 2 sub-tanks, I believe? Ultra Mobile Bobcat Reploid, Wild Django, Force Metal Modification System, Production Process, all green, Rollout okay. So yeah, in case you guys just aren't catching on, these are your quote-unquote Mavericks that you'll be fighting throughout the course of the game, and alright, my party attacked first. Now you can strategically try to pick off, you know, the one that's going to attack next in one turn. That way there's only one enemy that's going to hit you next. But as you guys can see, yeah. If you kill one, the other one goes aggro.
Charge shot.
But since there's 2 enemies here, the spread damage should come in handy. Hopefully gets the kills. There you go, X.
I did it.
You beat a couple of bat bones, my guy. I'm gonna need you to bring that back. Just a smidge, you know. You can't be sitting here saying, oh, I did it, like it was hard work, alright? Like, let's not kill ourselves here with this. Wait, production pods. So here's the thing I don't understand about the story. Like, maybe there's a part where I just missed out. But apparently this rebellion of Epsilons really wasn't that popping, because they just produced some of these enemies. You know what I'm saying? But then you find out that some of these enemies that you'll be running into have a very long, storied history. Unless, for whatever reason, the bad guys feel nostalgic and just came home, so we would follow them to their home. Like, you see how this doesn't make any sense? Like, you guys see how that doesn't gel, right? That's not natural. Just covering up that used game shark. Yo, Rob in the chat being savage. Used game shark. Did they even have a game shark for the GameCube? I could have sworn the only thing they had was Action Replay. If they had a game shark for the GameCube, I honestly didn't know about it. Those are the big facts. I would have bought one. I have an Action Replay somewhere around here. Yes, I actually bought an Action Replay. Why? Because eventually it just got to a point to where I would beat a game and I'd be like, man, what type of nonsense could you pull off if Moon Jump was enabled? Like, does anybody remember the Moon Jump codes? Like, playing Metroid Primes 1 and 2 with Moon Jump? Oh boy. Let me tell you, that's the tech. You get everything early. You get the Phazon suit early. You don't even have to fight Missile Drone, dude. you clip out. Well, you could already clip out of the map in Metroid Prime 1 and 2, but with Moon Jump, it made it so much easier. I wonder if there's ever going to be a category in video games like an action replay speedrun, where you get to turn on some basic cheats like Moon Jump and like nothing that affects movement base speed, but like, you know, just Moon Jump or, you know, higher ammo count or something like that. I mean, technically it would be tool assisted. Wouldn't be necessarily a good tool, but a tool nonetheless. Observe. I hate how, like, if the enemies are all bat bones and they have, you know, a higher speed than you, they will just sit there and observe. Like, all three of them. It's just a waste of time. Especially when you know you're about to give this L to them real quick. Big head mode. Hey, man. Don't be insulting on the big heads, bro. That's how you get the hands. Oh, wow. I didn't even look at the... There's a module over here. I was like, hey, isn't there a module I'm supposed to touch to open this door? I walked right on past it, dude. That's why I got the glasses, man. I'm legally blind. Y'all have no idea how bad it is for me to see. Like, if I were to take my glasses off, I can drive because I can see shapes really well. But if you're trying to get me to read street signs or license plate numbers, I'm useless to you, sir. I'm useless. Is this the one with the stupid gimmick? Yeah, here we go. So, remember when I said you would have to go to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right? Well, no, because on this one, you have to be in both places at the same time. Like, who designed the security interface? Wait. Do I have to go to the door? Alright, I'm confused. I'm supposed to get, like, a cutscene where Zero's like, hey, man, we gotta synchronize this thing. Unless I'm tripping. And I got that cutscene. I don't remember it. That was probably not the right enemy to shoot, honestly. Wow, really? You just gonna do me like that? Like, most of the enemies in this game aren't really intimidating in terms of the generics. But there are some that they get a little cumbersome, I'm not gonna lie to you. They kind of overstay their welcome. But there's a lot of abilities in the game that you'll be able to get, like frost missiles, thunder missiles. This one chick throws thunder tomahawks, and they're tomahawk missiles, not actually like tomahawks, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't go in here? Did I not? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, this is why. Error during maintenance, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so Epsilon was produced here as well. So, like, this entire intro does not make any sort of sense whatsoever. Because, like, they're talking like the Rebellion has been, like, a thing for, like, a hot minute. And, like, things are just not going very well because they just got produced. Even though they may not have just gotten produced, but it's weird. But yeah, the terminal on this side received a synchronization signal. Yes, you have to be in both places at the same time. Press A when you hear the third signal. Are you ready? Not synchronized. What? Y'all, come on now, y'all heard it. Your timing is off. When you hear the third signal. See, I timed it before the third signal and it gave it to me. You can't put in the box when you hear the third signal if hearing the third signal is too late. It's a lie, Zero. You lied to me. You betrayed my trust. You're disrespectful. Normally I call people sacks of shit for that, but because you Zero, I'm gonna let it slide this time. I'm gonna let it slide. Also, funny thing about this enemy right here. See how it's called Rebellion's Guard? You're gonna learn something about me in a second. X, when we used those terminals, we gave ourselves away. And yeah, the Rebellion troops have showed up to stop us. Just in case you don't know what type of archetype this enemy is. This enemy is called a Prion. I know. Some of you have been following me for a long time. You're shook. You're like, wait, you got your name from these fucks. Yes, my old username was inspired by these fucks. So don't let anybody tell you that this game hadn't left an impression on me at some point in my life. Those would be the big facts. The big facts. Oh, so we're level 4. We got the X Heart and LE plus 100. So for those of you who don't know, Force Metal, this is a little bit of a tutorial. If you guys want to pause it and read it, that's fine. But basically, if you have too much power, what's going to end up happening is simply this. You're going to get too powerful, and your characters might go berserk because they're not, really ready for that type of power until you level them up some more. So you go into your Force Metal, X Heart, it gets to revive himself one time. It's not a consumable. It's one time per battle. And then you can have LE plus 100 as well. You can have 4 slots. But as you can see, his immunity is 10. So if these things ever get above 10, you're in danger of your character just going berserk and not listening to you. Kind of akin to when Pokemon are over-leveled and they don't listen to the trainer anymore. It kind of works in that regard as well. So just in case you guys are a little unfamiliar, now you know. Oh my god, more Prions. Also, they have an attack called Greedy. Now, I don't know if that's a translation error, but they're called the attack's called Greedy. He just pulls out a machine gun. Like he's not robbing me at gunpoint. He's just shooting at me.
I did it.
Like if he was robbing me, all right, this would make a little bit more sense. I would be easily able to understand why it's called that. I can just imagine. Yo, run them pockets, X. Looks like we can meet up here. I'll wait for you on the central floor. Alright, so as of right now, the first thing I'm going to do, well, after this battle, yes, you can get caught on any frame of your dash. Any frame. Yo, this man just walked up and punched me in the penis. You just gonna punch X in the penis, and you just think I'm just let that fly? No, sir. No, it's not happening. So you just gonna live on 1 HP and then hit me with the greedy. Oh, you whiffed. You whiffed because you a bum. That's what bums get. They get shot, alright? Now, that doesn't mean go out and shoot your local bum, alright? Like, if you see your local bum, give him a 10, give him a 15 spot, try to help him on their feet. But, like, if you tried to help him once, you ain't obligated to help him again. But that's neither here nor there. So, you can go to your sub-tank. And as you can see, there's a life game all. That's when your whole party is weak. You can hit them with the life game all. It'll take 50% of a sub-tank. Max takes 100% of a sub-tank. I don't know why they just don't call it all life game 100. Because, look, all life game 100 takes 100%. Healing everybody in your party by 50 takes 80%. All life game 25 takes 50% of a sub-tank. Life game max for one person takes 60. So, yeah. So right now, I think we're just under 50. So we're just going to take third. Use 33%. I don't know, this menu is a little, like, it looks a little jank. Like, this looks like a beta test menu, but it is what it is. I do hate how the fact that you can get random battles on any frame of the dash. Like, it should only be at the end of the dash or the beginning. Also, this guy, he's easy to farm EXP off of. Kind of early in the game, because you just shoot the bits. And if he has no bits, he has no choice but to bit shift. So if you want to do a little bit of leveling, you could just insta-kill his bits until he gets pissed off. When he gets pissed off, he'll square up on you, but I completely forgot that you could get this guy this early in the game. Because, yeah, Prion Bitmaster ran away. Because he's a bum. He didn't want to catch the hands. But, yeah. He won't let you grind infinitely. But if you kill the third bit, and him, it'll be fun. Zero, you're safe. Now, I hope you guys are ready for the most dank boss. Like, I don't know how this boss has escaped not ever becoming a meme. Pisses me off. Because remember, we're on the 3rd floor, right? Remember all those security checkpoints? Fuck it. This dude's just gonna kick down the 3rd floor door, and he's a giant hippo with a shark missile on his back. And his name? The Hip Oppressor. The Hip Oppressor. He is a hippo who has oppressed a nation. Now, you can attack him or the shark. The shark has its own attack. It's literally just a missile that fires at you and does relatively big damage. Because it's in the air, combat-type droids or Reploids won't be able to hit it as officially, so it'll have a lot of attacks where it misses. So, characters with guns, shot type, those are the ones that you want to take out the missile with, just in case you wanted to know. So he's just preparing that shark missile for launch, and he's just got a machine gun in his mouth! Like, is there a reason for it? Absolutely not. Heavy flyer, yo. I'm telling you, this dude is the GOAT. He knows he's the GOAT. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys something a little cool here. Your boy Zero has an interesting attack. It's called Heat Haze. He gets an after image of himself, so he basically does double damage. A crack has appeared in Hippopressor's head. So yeah, as you can see, he's just gonna charge the shark missile, and honestly, I might be able to get rid of him if by going into hyper mode. Yes, folks, you have ultimate transformations in this game. Some of them you have to actually find and unlock later on in the game. But X-Fire, it's pretty good because you basically just get to say, hey buddy, you know what's really cool? If you just stand right there and let me tase you right in the jaw. But yes, you could also tase the missile on his back by tasing his face. Does it make sense? No. Doesn't have to. I'm telling you right now, it won't. Also, in hyper mode, you get a defensive buff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into hyper mode. We're just going to go into Black Zero, which is literally, yes, it's literally just Black Zero. His hair changes a little bit because, you know, he's got to be more edgy. He's got to be more anime. Oh, damn, we decapitated him. Yo, how's my man still trying to fight me? Like, man has no face. Man can't see. Alright, I'm going to defend because I really want to see what type of attack he's going to hit me with when he can't see. Mans can't see. He's blind. He can't even breathe. Oh. How'd that man go shoot a particle cannon and it just miss? Oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. Yo, take this dude out, X. Just take him out. Just put the Hippopresser to bed. Yo, we're done. Pack it up. I don't want to see this dude anymore. Bro, he's not dead. Bro, how are you not dead, bro? We should not even be having this conversation. Could you just die, please? Okay, that attack actually did pretty decent damage. Oh, no, it's the shark missile, boys! Yo, Zero. You got fucked.
Bring him on!
Yo, the Hippopresser just oppressed this man. Nah. Nah, bro, we gonna need you to heal up. My man got oppressed. Alright, Zero. You get the finishing blow. Yo, my man is not dead yet. I don't understand. Like, how is he still alive? Alright, thank you. Finishing blow, charge collider. And yeah, you get EXP bonuses depending on what boss you beat, but I don't know what the EXP bonus is tied to, so to speak. I don't know if it's how many turns it lasts, if it's longer you get more, or shorter you get more, or how much damage you did, or what the final attack was. I don't know what it's based off of. I've never known. And, oh, snap, we got stuff over here. Yeah, that's Force Metal that gives you a little bit of a power buff. The plus ones really aren't that great, but they can become useful. And instead of getting whole sub-tanks that you find throughout your playthrough, you get sub-tank parts. I believe there are 16 parts for 4 extra sub-tanks, but I've never gotten them all, and a couple of them are in the most just dumb, like, puzzle locations. Like, one you gotta play RNG Simon, and I believe that's in the next chapter, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, I just don't understand how my man got a gun on his arm, and he thinks the best option he's got is to run up and punch me in the chest. Like, I'm just trying to figure out where they do that. What is happening, bro? A realization. Hey, man. The boss is named the Hip Oppressor, alright? Like, that in and of itself means this game should have gotten an award somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna try to get a couple of bits, and then we're gonna kill his ass. Yeah, I didn't even realize how weak these bits are. Alright, summon one more bit. I believe this is powerful enough to just take them all out. I don't even think Zero's gonna get another turn. Yep. Oh, nope. Never mind. He's still there. And now he's not.
Hardly a fight.
So in theory, you could grind levels to where Zero's like level 20 or something, but that would take you like 4 hours given how much little EXP these things are worth to kill. And that being said, I don't know if his level's going to get reset because after the next time you see Zero, his level's going to be different. But we'll get to that when we get to that, because first, ladies and gentlemen, this game has a lot of garbage
Shadow,
plot twists.
Are you okay? Yeah. But look.
Oh my god, he's black! Diversity and representation!
Indeed.
Woo!
Epsilon, the Rebellion Army Commander.
Well, well. So the great commander came out just to greet us?
I have heard many things about you. The great Maverick Hunters, X and Zero. You truly are elite Reploids. Won't you fight alongside us? Fight for a common vision.
Shut your trap, Maverick! You're in no position to make offers. This is 3 versus 1, buddy.
Oh, but is it?
Shadow? No way!
Shadow is a believer. He understands our goals.
But does he? But does he though?
Again, whose side are you on?
Okay, Epsilon. My answer is... this!
Yo, my man didn't even flinch.
Zero!
Why? Because he got his fetish dominatrix girl on the case.
Silence. Show the commander some respect.
Yo, can someone look up who Ferrum's voice
Zero,
actor is,
behind
please?
you.
I gotta find out who that voice actress is.
Zero!
Also, my man Darth Maul in the building.
Zero!
Yo, Zero just gets a salad tossed, and then you got, like, redneck Yogi Bear robot up here, like...
Join us, X.
I don't care what your vision is. You're still a bunch of mavericks.
Yo, the way they use the word
As
maverick
you know, I am a
in this
maverick
game,
hunter.
it is the equivalent of the N-word. I don't care what anyone says.
Forgive me.
The way you dirty, like, boy, it's the M word. It's the M word, folks. Facts. Also, X, wouldn't it have been nice to know that you had a weapon that powerful? Like, some people are just saying it's just a flash grenade, but, like, there was explosions there.
Why you won't get away.
Let him go. He will be back. My subjects, the time has come to show the world our vision.
Nah, you think? Zero got 2-piece. Save chapter 1 data? Nah, we good, baby. Play next chapter? Yeah, boy. But yeah, this is definitely a different game for the Mega Man fans.
Where am I?
X, you've come too. This place is known as New Hope.
But
Yo,
what
this
about
voice
Zero?
acting is A1.
Take it
Let me know if you guys
slowly,
want me to turn it up.
I don't know what happened, but you've taken some serious damage. This is the Resistance hideout. You can rest here.
And yes, it's not your eyes deceiving you or playing tricks. Man's eyes stayed stone cold, and his mouth never moved when he spoke. You're not tripping. That is his thing.